All right, trainers, hopefully you were able to either go to an in-person Go Fest or enjoy the little events that they had for us to snag those Gigantamax Galar starters. But it's time to move on with another great week in Pokemon Go, and there's still a lot to do before the Go Fest global event. So without further ado, let's break down what to miss and what to catch this week in Pokemon Go, June 16th to the 22nd. So starting off Monday, we'll be carrying over the Phantom Ruins event until Wednesday at 8 p.m. I went over this event in last week's video, but the quick takeaway is to just enjoy the spawns that are out there and grind for candy for, I would say, Rhyhorn, Duskull, and Drillbur are going to be great ones to go after. We'll also be carrying over the 4- and 5-star raid bosses of Mega Manectric and Kyogre. Again, I covered these last week, but the bottom line is get both. Manectric is the #1 electric mega, and Kyogre is an absolute beast of a water-type unit. So with daily free raid passes, I would say do 2 Manectric, and then the rest spend those on Kyogre. Now, the new content coming this week is the Max Mondays running from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, where all power spots will feature Dynamax Hatena. I definitely suggest going after this Pokemon, as we only have one other Psychic-type Dynamax Pokemon, which is Metagross. And currently, this will be the first fairy type available globally, because we're excluding the crown form of Zacian here. When it's evolved to Hatterene, it does pick up that fairy typing as well. So this is going to be a very useful Pokemon for max battles. However, I will throw out there, it is just like Corviknight, where this Pokemon will receive a Gigantamax form in the future. So if you have limited resources, you may want to save them for when that becomes available. Luckily, we do still have Metagross, which is just an absolute beast, and he's a great Psychic type. So it's up to you if you want to power one up for that fairy typing or not, but honestly, you can't go wrong either way. Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific, the Go Battle League will change to feature the Master League and the Summer Cup Ultra League Edition. So the Master League has no limits, and the Summer Cup Ultra League Edition features Pokemon 2500 CP and below of only normal, fire, water, grass, electric, and bug types. So you still have a lot that are eligible there. Tuesday the 17th from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour featuring Solosis. During this time, there will be an abundant amount of wild spawns, all being the featured Pokemon. However, more importantly, we have the bonus of 2 times transfer candy. So go check the Pokemon you have tagged for transfer and do that during this time to gain some extra candy. Please take advantage of this to clear out some space for the Global Go Fest. This is the last chance you're going to get for this 2 times transfer bonus, especially if you're transferring any legendary or mythical Pokemon. Take advantage of that. At 8 p.m. on Tuesday still, we should see the end of the Pokestop showcases, so make sure you check your standings and switch out Pokemon if you're able to do that. Wednesday the 18th from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Raid Hour featuring Kyogre. Again, definitely worth going after. And if you join a community ambassador hosted meetup, you will earn an additional premium raid pass after completing 2 raids and a few other tasks. So you could potentially complete 3 raids for free, or hold your premium battle pass for the Global Go Fest for that crowned Zacian and Zamazenta forms, or any of the other costumes that we have coming. Thursday, there's nothing new, but Friday the 20th, we have the Yamper's Paw Prints event running until Sunday at midnight. So it's a really quick event. For this event, you will see the debut of the Galar Pokemon Yamper, and with 50 candy, it could evolve into Boltund. Event bonuses will include 2 times catch Stardust, increased chance to encounter shiny Snubbull, Poochyena, and Furfrou. We'll also have event field research tasks, and a $1 paid ticket will be available, giving you 4 incense, 6,000 Stardust, and event encounters of Yamper, Snubbull, Poochyena, Rockruff, Yamper, and more. So for $1, this may be worth it. I mean, the value is there. It's just whether you need the incenses and want those encounters, but at least it's not a $2 or $5 ticket, so it might be worth your buck. Wild encounters will include Growlithe, Snubbull, Houndour, Poochyena, Electrike, Lillipup, Furfrou, Fido, and a rare chance of Hisuian Growlithe and Yamper. All can be shiny except for Fido and Yamper. I personally love the theme here of the all-dog Pokemon that they have in the wild for this event. I think it's super cool. We'll also have an event timed research appearing each day, which is awesome because I don't think we've ever had that before. But each day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can earn different event encounters, as well as 3,000 XP and 1,500 Stardust each day, so look out for those. Saturday and Sunday, Shadow Regice will be in 5-star raid slots. Again, I covered Shadow Regice in the last couple weeks, but basically get the dex entry and move on. Saturday the 21st, we will have Jangmo-o Community Day. This shiny debuted in Go Fest 2024, so naturally it's going to have its Com Day here in June. Expect to see Frigibax, since that was released in Go Fest 2025, in the Com Day for June in 2026. The Com Day will run from 2 to 5 p.m. local time with event bonuses including 3 times catch XP, 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance for candy XL, 3-hour lure modules, 3-hour incense, snapshot surprise encounters, 1 extra special trade, and 50% Stardust trade cost for that includes special trades. If you evolve Jangmo-o into its final evolution, Kommo-o, man, these names are just crazy. It will learn its legacy move, Clanging Scales. And then there's also going to be a special research available for $2. It'll have event field research tasks, and it'll give you a couple encounters as well. I think typically you get 3 background Pokemon for this $2. It's typically kind of worth it, especially if you love. Jangmo-o is a great Pokemon to go after. It's definitely meta relevant, so you may want to invest in that. We'll also have event field research tasks and a community day research that will award you with 1 special background Jangmo-o, and that typically lasts a couple days after the event on Saturday. So community days have a 1 in 25, I believe, chance of the featured Pokemon being shiny, and you're going to see Jangmo-o all over your screen. I do recommend, though, Mega Evolving a Dragon-type Pokemon to multiply your candy gains even more, and I recommend either using Palkia's Spatial Rend ability to see a wider area of Pokemon, or use White Curum's Ice Burn ability to increase your catch rate, which also does work with your auto catcher too. So it not only will slow down the circle on catching the Pokemon, it will also help your auto catcher to catch more than it normally does. I also highly recommend trying to find a community ambassador hosted meetup to earn a few in-game bonuses, as well as it's most likely going to find you the densest area of Pokestops and wild spawns. Plus, it gives you a chance to link up with your local community and do some party challenges, which can earn you some extra Pokeballs and things along the way, because you will be expending a lot of those. So we typically jump in parties and pick the rewards that will give you extra Pokeballs. And that wraps up this week in Pokemon Go. Next week, we're going to have the lead up to the Go Fest Global event, which has a lot of great content, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to bring you all the raid details, all that stuff, and I'll try to do a separate video just for Global Go Fest itself, but we're just getting back from our in-person Go Fest that was in New Jersey, as well as a little vacay. So I'm just having, I just need to catch up. That's all. So as always, get out there and make sure you enjoy this game by yourself or with your Poke Fam and friends. I'll catch you next time.